Good morning. Good morning. My name is Levon Tunes and welcome to my channel. What you hear today on this recording is alleged, it's in my opinion, and it's for entertainment purposes only. I would like to also read you this disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under the section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright status that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, education, or personal use tips, the balance is favor of fair use. I was looking at one of the content creators' channel last night. Her name is Queen Sheba. And I got some disturbing news. It was disturbing for me because of the act and what happened to her. You know, some of us, African-American, Black people, wonder why some of the other races treat us or view us, even judge us, the way they do. And a lot of time it's because some of us act in such a way that it caused them to believe ugly things about us. Disparaging things are said, unfair judgment across the board. But what happens is some of us, African American Black people, actually do things to others of our same race that is despicable. It's absolutely just disrespectful, deplorable even. For us to try and sit there, some of us try to destroy each other. It's awful. And I'm talking about these two African-American people that went after Queen Sheba, who is an African-American woman. One of the persons is a male, and he's a content creator. The other one is a business owner, and she's one of the cast members on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Per Queen Sheba, these two people collaborated and are trying to threaten, or they actually did threaten her. And it's because Queen Sheba at one time ordered some products from the business owner and she never received it. So she did go in and try to speak with the administrators of this particular business owner, and she had no resolution. So she had to go to her bank in order to get her money back because she never received the products. So after her, giving the information to her bank, and then she was able to get her money back. But she never heard anything from the business owner. And that's kind of, bothersome. I patronize this business. I call them to let them know I haven't received the product. I emailed them to try and get some type of resolution, whether a refund or actually the product. And I get no resolution. So one day, Queen Sheba was on her channel, and she did speak of the business owner and the products that she never received from this business owner to let people know this is what her experience was. It didn't mean that everyone had that experience that actually purchased products from that business owner, but this was her personal experience. And I have heard things about this particular business owner. I even looked her up and found out her Better Business Bureau's ratings is not good at all. Matter of fact, it's at the low. But anyway, just because Queen Sheba mentioned that she never received the products from this particular business owner, the business owner and the content creator got together. And from what Queen Sheba states, is that this content creator threatened her. He went into her comments and sent her a threat to let her know, I know where you are. I know you. I know where you live. I know who you are. By putting in her real government name that she does not use. He put it in her comments to let her know. Gotcha. Then he went over to his own YouTube channel and made the statement of, you saying you didn't receive your product, but you got your money back. And the reason why I know is I saw it with my own eyes. So Queen Sheba did her research and she looked up the person that sent her that threat in her comments and found out who he was. Then found out who was under his comments. Then she did even further research to find out, in order for him to know her last name and to make a statement so boldly that he saw that she had gotten her money back with his own eyes and he has receipts, let her know that he had to be in cahoots with the business owner. He had to get the information through the business owner. The business owner must have given the content creator the password to her Spotify so that he could find out the information from her customer. So he found out Queen Sheba's personal information through the business owner customer list. Their private information from the customer list. So she had to give him password in order to get through Spotify, because Spotify is not an easy, you go through hoops, loops, and all types of things to try to get through that. To even prove that you're who you are, if you were to call saying that something false happened. So Queen Sheba did her research before she even spoke on this. But last night, she spoke about it. And she showed proof on her channel, how she researched it, how she found out exactly who did this to her, and how they were able to get her information from the business owner. The content creator that she's speaking about, I viewed his channel. And in my own opinion, a lot of the recordings that he have of other people, like Melody Cherie, it's deplorable, it's despicable, it's awful. He is so full of, in my opinion, hatred. He's miserable, in my opinion. To take the time to create such vile, evil videos to destroy Melody's reputation, to try and mock her singing and dancing, to make her feel low, to damage her self-esteem, if he could. That's some of the things he's trying to do, to make her feel bad about who she is. He also befriended one of the other cast members on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And Melody is from Love and Marriage Huntsville. The business owner is on Love and Marriage Huntsville that this content creator has dealt with. The content creator befriended one of the other castmates and made her feel like they were truly friends. He dispersed some of his information, so she, devoured some of hers, and they talked back and forth. And she felt comfortable telling him things, venting to him. He was recording her unbeknown to her and her mother, as a matter of fact. And then there came a time where he actually exposed her information to the YouTube world, to all of his content creators. To all of his subscribers and anyone else that watched his video, his channel at that time. He exposed all her information to where it led her and Melody to fall out as friends. Had he not shown or exposed the recording, Melody would not have known what that person said about her. But he called himself being friends with the person, with the cast member, Kiki, which he wasn't her friend or her mother's friend, and exposed everything he could or had recorded of her on the channel to prove a point. To act as though he's the know-all of the know-alls. He's the one you should deal with. When in actuality, in my opinion, he's not a good person. He's not a good person. There's another person on this that does content creations. And she is also, to me, in my opinion, mean-spirited. Her videos that she do of Melody are evil. And thou, if you go, oh my God, I would love to say her handle, but I'm not going to say it. But this person is a woman, and she has some really mean and evil recordings that she make up, videos of Melody. Some of these content creators are so evil when all you're supposed to be doing is enjoying yourself. This channel, to me, created my channel to have something to conversate about with and people to come in and talk with and discuss the show that I'm watching. It's the reality show. I don't know these people personally, and I don't believe a lot of them know these people personally. But they're taking it as they personally know these people and trying to destroy and annihilate some of them. Just awful. It's absolutely awful. And I just had to come on here this morning to say this. And I want any and everyone that's listening to me, go over to Queen Sheba Darling's channel and listen to what she has to say about the content creator and the business owner that collaborated against her together to damage and threaten her. And that's all I'm going to say this morning, you guys. I mean, it's awful. Something else that's awful is about this Donald Trump being able to still run for president. How that is because the Constitution allows it. There's only 3 qualifications to run for president. Be 35 or older, be born in the United States, or move back to the United States and have 14 years of residency. Those are 3 things you need to qualify you to run for president. Be 35 or older, born in the United States, have lived consistently at least 14 years residency in the United States. Those are 3 things. You guys have a good, blessed day. May God continue to shower his blessings on us. Bye, lovelets.